resurvey the area.
So I have some documentation on here that says included with the subject here, because he was a part of the army in the Russian Federation. It says here that you guys are doing a possible operation regarding 2052 with the Russian Federation. Is that correct, or?
I can't disclose that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
This is way above my head. I'll tell you that right now. Way above my fucking head. Like, I don't have enough hair on my head to touch where this is at.
Like,
Yeah, it's on air, bro. It's on
you
air.
mean
Shut the
like
fuck up.
a top U.S. government,
This
or
is
what do you?
DOD.
Oh shit.
So DOD has contracted them to do security, as well as look for this missing subject. I don't know why. They didn't tell me why. They said that Humane Labs approved it. I'm assuming it was a higher anarchy
I guess.
than you guys.
We have the military contacts, so we can contact them after this.
Yeah, just call the department, the DOD office,
Yeah.
and be like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm such and such with the Humane Labs, and just
Right.
try to figure out all you can. We cannot, even though, I mean, we might be able to, on a federal level, be able to get a search warrant to search everything, and that means everything. I mean, anything
does
secret
sound
you're
like
doing, we will have
They
They
access
were
to.
on the way to doing that, though, from what I saw.
So what I'm gonna say now is, don't be surprised if there does become a search warrant for everything, because if this escalates more and more and more, we might have to figure out what's going on. Okay.
We need to bring this stuff back to the military as
Yes.
as
Could
fast
you
as we
get
can.
in contact with that
Yes, I
that-
can. I
that
can get in
person and
contact
have
with
them
him.
come
Uh huh. Yeah, I can do that. We might need to grab my personal bank truck, and I mean, they already know what's going on because we're contracted with them. We need to tell them that we need to hold it at their base until further notice, because everything can be exposed at this point. And there's a lot of confidential
Let's
shit.
stop talking here. We're fucking out in the middle of nowhere. Let's
know.
get back.
Okay.
Let's sort this out.
Okay, sounds good. Товарищ. Пробовал поздоровать в Америку. Хорошо. Пойду. Нас будет сопровождать сотрудник из Humane Labs Facility. Следит за ним. Хорошо?
Понятно.
Да. Пойдем.
Welcome in, comrades.
Здравствуйте. How are you? Are you the Cooper Young Cooper Dragovich?
Yes, I am the American contact. Yes.
I see. Is it Cooper Young or Cooper Dragovich? They make the orders very confusing.
Young is the middle name. Last name Dragovich.
Ah.
Dragovich family.
What a show. Okay. So, we're supposed to be getting escorted by you? So what?
Yes, me and this soldier will be your escorts today. He's more of a guard, like you have a guard for me. There's some potential police activity that may occur, so we'll both be in the front and rear, guiding you through. We do have proper orders to use our lights and sirens, depending on circumstances. We will probably be using our lights most of the way through. Any heavy traffic, we may signal with our sirens for them to get out of the way. Otherwise, we're not expecting any stops along the way unless you guys need any fuel.
Хорошо. We might need fuel. I believe we should stop there just in case. Wherever the nearest fuel point is near that Humane Labs facility. Just in case, because we don't really have any way to contact. So I think that would just be the best route.
Hey, firm. So that's probably going to be the one downtown.
Okay. Yes, we will do that. We are good to go. Since our bird is so big, we're kind of able to just park it there for now, because the wingspan it's very low and very long. So once we get escorted back here, from what our orders say, we are heading back to Russia. So.
Okay, sounds very good.
All right.
Let's your
roll.
Vic back there's ready, right?
Okay.
Alright,
Dvoris,
let's get to it.
you ready?
Da.
Da. Okay. Блядь, товарищ.
Da.
Дай сия мирески миресн мой. Да.
Da.
Okay. So, where did Army go?
He is left.
Alright. Well, if you want to give us a tour.
Of course. Let me just quickly put my rifle away.
Yes.
But yes, please come.
What a show.
Oh.
Товарищ.
Oh.
В настоящее время мы получаем распоряжение Российской Федерации на получение этих документов. Oh, lovely, lovely place. This brings me back to good old times in Russia.
Yes, I know. It's very close. Here's the first major step that we're going to make.
Ah,
This is one of the primary areas where we take in subjects and test upon them.
хорошо. I see.
Yes,
So,
yes.
is this, hold on. Give me 1 second. Is this, these, what's is the word? Subjects. Are these the subjects from, the Fort Zancudo?
Very few are them. They are more walk-ins that we've received. Some of these aren't actually involved with our current project. Some of them are left over, or they're here for learning purposes. If you would actually follow me into this room, we actually have a portion that we would think would make you quite happy.
Да, я понимаю.
So as you can see, they're all lined in body bags. And then this is segregated off a little bit. If you wish, we actually have one unzipped here.
I see, I see. Gives me
This
tavorish.
is a female subject, and around 40s. She's very bloody.
Looks like a biker gang of some sort.
Yes, potentially. And then just hidden back behind this partition, you can actually see we have a heat map of
Я понимаю.
potential
Oh.
exposures and other things we could pull up. This one in particular is showing where the transmitters are set up as of right now. We don't have a great many for the project, but this should be roughly enough to cover and activate anyone that we have placed.
Хорошо, хорошо. Okay. And what is this to the left? Is that some sort of reader?
It's just set to a 0 state right now. It's not reading anything particular, but we could have that set to read the monitors of any patients we may have in the room.
Да, я понимаю. Okay.
Very well, let's continue on. Patients. This is for if we ever have a successful test come in. This is where they will be stored.
Да.
And if they are ever to be terminated and it potentially releases anything, it's in a secure contained room, and anything they're exposed with won't pass on to us per se.
Да, да. How has the results been since you guys have started Project 2052?
Almost all have been negative. The one promising one that was handed over to us by the Fort Zancudo was a vet that was exposed to the early stage of the project that was carried out in Vietnam. Unfortunately, we don't have those strains anymore, and we don't have the capacity we once did.
Я понимаю. What, let's see, what else? So is all of documents stored at Fort Zancudo right now, or?
I do have some basic ones here that wouldn't reveal exactly the full extent of the project, but yes, most important research documents and actual samples have been moved over to Fort Zancudo. The place has also been sterilized for your visit, so that way you don't have to wear masks and gloves and full suits in some areas. I will be showing you the areas where the the well, I've already shown you where subjects are stored.
Да.
Will be going into sample storage, so that's why it also have to be moved for your visit.
Я понимаю. Okay. Where is what was it? What was his name? There was a subject that was a soldier here, and what was it? The Russian Federation. I can't think of his name, but he was brought here because he was. I don't know if he died or if he was shot.
Him.
Yes.
Yes, so he was shot and taken down, but he was transported to a local hospital where we were able to break him out. He is currently recovering and is being stored off-site. He looks promising. We may be able to test him again in the future, and we may actually be able to get positive results and complete. He was pretty exposed to the strain, so we're hoping we can reactivate it, or at least in the future be able to separate that genome and that RNA and all that lovely info from his own genes.
Хорошо.
Хорошо.
Okay.
Let's continue on here.
This is lovely.
And now we're going into the full testing area. This is where samples and the actual experiments occur. So we have 2 different decontamination stations, plus more.
Хорошо.
And then if you want, you can take a look around at all the different equipment we have around the room. For this area, you do have to wear a full CBRN kit up. That is CBRN, the chemical, radiological, nuclear, biological, those chem suits. The American ones are a little bit better than the Russian versions currently. So that's why I'm happy to be in America. But that does not mean that our work has been degraded or anything.
Yes.
The one that you're currently standing in front of is a pressurized clean area with glove pass-through. So that way you can actually manipulate things inside of the containment area. That's generally used whenever we uncap the vials, and we're not doing full clean room activities in here. And then the stand right next to it is a stand-up area. You would go inside, lock yourself in, and then you're able to manipulate things inside the area.
I see. The door, okay. Interesting.
Over here is a X-raying machine. It's not always used as that portion of it. Sometimes we use it as a radiation exposing machine, if you will. Crude English there. Essentially, we use it to expose the virus to radiation of different levels, different types, and see what happens to the sample, what mutations, what damage happens. We're just trying to make beneficial adjustments to the strain and get the ones that we want.
Я понимаю.
And then these tanks are just some nitrogen and stuff to keep things cool, hence flammable signs. And then back over here we have the sampling area. This is where we can take the samples and actually examine what has been done to them. So we have the machine here in front of us. It'll take samples and give us info on it, and then the screen over to the other side of you that will actually show what it looks like. And then we have a computer across the room that we could actually look at it in better detail.
I see. Okay. You have lots of high-tech equipment in here. It's very wonderful.
Of course. As you can see, it is full-on ID and number access only. Of course, it's unlocked for the visit because there's nothing being stored here today. But for this area, this is a full seed burn, no exception. And then this is where subjects are actually exposed to the virus.
Upon
We
the
have 2
mind.
positions to test on, and we even have a small area for animals. Behind you, you can see a whole bunch of storage and gloves and all sorts of lovely things. The refrigerator is where we can keep certain samples if we need to or want to.
See.
And this is the primary area where the experiments occur.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then the last and final room is back here. This is mostly for animal testing, but we do have all sorts of different equipment back here. As you can see, we have some heating ovens, we have the microscopes and spin machines, we have overhead vent homes for fumes and such. And of course, you may have been able to notice during your entire walkthrough, but as we've come deeper and deeper and deeper, you may have noticed that the pressure in here, whenever we open doors, it feels like it's fighting us type of deal. That is a part of the facility setup. This is the lowest, one of the 2 lowest pressured rooms. That being this area plus the lab and testing area next to us. And then the sample storage is the other lowest pressured room. And if you want, you can see straight through to the sample storage across from us.
Hold a show. That is wonderful. Very wonderful.
And then that concludes the tour for you all. If you want, you can go looking or anything if you want. But you said you had some paperwork to pick up, correct?
For that subject. Are these windows bulletproof?
Yes, all windows in the facility are bulletproof.
See, that is very, very wonderful. But yes, paperwork. For the documentation, I don't know if you have a case. We don't have one with us, but wherever you are able to put that stuff for that subject, I don't believe that, unless you moved it to Fort Zancudo, but it's...
We should have it on site in the file room.
Okay, if you'd like
Please
to
follow me.
Kind of.
Of course, for my position, I do see patients, and we do administer things directly to them. For the regular technicians, they are there to assist us and help us.
I see.
Yes.
So there's a couple of you.
Yes, as of right now, working on the project, and who knows about the project is 3. It is me, my brother, and sister.
Oh, I see.
Of course, this is the file repository, where we keep a lot of files and a lot of information on site. I believe it should actually be in one of these folders back here.
Okay. Let's see. Let me grab a case.
There we go. Yes, this should be the file.
Okay, I will just grab that. You have extras, correct? I'm not taking your original, right?
You are taking one of the 2 originals. Of course, with the other materials, it's been stashed away with the samples. But this copy was kept in here.
I see. Okay. Lovely. Well, it was very, very wonderful being here to experience a little bit of American culture, if you want to say. But
yes.
I enjoyed the visit. I really did. Food
as well.
Food, not so much. Food, but
I know it's American food, but
yes. But yes, if you would like to escort us, unfortunately, we do need to get back to Moy Russia.
Of course. And then you are leaving the missile system with us, correct?
I might need to check my paper, but I believe so.
Okay. Okay.
Because that was for some reactor tubes, I believe, for transportation.
Something like that. I will have to look
Ah.
at my paperwork too.
Okay. You ready to Boris?
I have to grab that
I
again.
need to grab
Grab
mine.
yours.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize you had it. I was looking around.
Ah, yes,
I
I
thought you
had it.
put
Okay,
that you put
Drog,
it in this truck.
again, it was pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it
And,
was a pleasure to meet you again. Yes.
We are excited to head back to Moirasia. So,
Yes.
we will...
Please
I
give
do not
my
like
condolence to Commissar.
Da. I will. But thank you again for the escort and for the tour of the Humane Lab Facility. It was
Of
very
course, my
wonderful.
pleasure.
Spasibo.
Yes. Alright,
Spasibo.
that's Vidania, Druk.
Of course, that's well done. Have a safe flight.
You too. Let me set the case down. You know procedure. The Boris.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Moirasia.
Mothershell.
Хорошо.
Да.
Okej, då var det... Boydon.